TV. Sponsored by A Taste of Cyprus, Chisholm. Now doing deliveries. Welcome back. The world famous Micky Theo in his lovely new motor. Rolls Royce. He's in his roller. Look at that. Look at that, mate. That is what I'm talking about. This is how the other half live. Micky.
What's happening?
How you doing, mate? You alright?
Good, mate.
Good. Well, you know what? It's not good to see you. Just want to catch up with you about, you know, what's been going on in boxing and that. The last events of the last week. There's a couple of things been going on. First of all, you've had Billy Joe Saunders has said that he don't want to fight Canelo. He's just had 2 months' notice. He don't think that's enough notice, and apparently they gave him a offer that was derisory, and that wasn't enough. What do you think? Do you think that was? Do you think that he was wise to do that?
Do I think he's done the right thing? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, yeah, we've just come out of a pandemic, coronavirus, or just coming out of it. So no one's had time to train.
Yeah.
So I hear Billy's point. Listen, a lot of people jump on that, but honestly, I'll put him right not to do it, because he's not 100%, like he says.
Yeah.
He wants to be fully, you know, trained up, prepared, you know.
Yeah.
Basically, to do his 12, 14 weeks camp.
Yeah.
And I'd stick with what Billy's saying, because listen, if you're not fit, you're going in half-heartedly, and same with me. I wouldn't want to go into a show half-heartedly, you know, because if you take a beat and you think, fuck, I could have done that, why did I train for it? Why did I take it? Let's take it further down the line. So no, I think he's doing the right thing, personally. Yeah, no regrets coming out of that. I think he's done the right thing. And
also there was talks about him. They wanted him to take a pay cut because of the behind closed doors and stuff, and Canelo's will be getting the same 35 million. Do you think they're right in boxers having to take pay cuts because of the behind closed doors, because they're not taking the gate money?
Well, this is listen, they make their money on ticket sales, you know, on pay-per-view. It's going to be a drop in price, so you know what they're doing is wrong, really. You know, if you're a nobody, I'd say yeah, take the pay cut. But if you're up there, you're a champion like he is, you know, he's worthy of the money.
Yeah.
You know, to be fair. So I think he's done the right thing in both aspects. You know, I mean, pay cut. Not knocking it just for the pay cut, but more so he ain't fit for it. He ain't ready for it. He's got to be ready. He's got to be 100% for it within his mind and spirit. Yeah, and go in there knowing he's going to do the job.
So what fights would you see? Can you see him taking? Because I mean, there has been talk of him retiring. What fights do you think are out there for him? What is? I mean, you've obviously got the. I mean, there's been talk of the Eubanks fight. Maybe even John Ryder. Maybe even Callum Smith.
I would like to see the Chris Eubanks fight again.
Yeah.
I think Chris wants it. I know Bill's beaten him before. It was sort of touch and go. Could have gone either way. But that'd be a nice fight to see again. A rematch with Eubanks. I think a lot of people want to see that. You know, there's a lot of people saying that Chris can do it. So it'll be a tough fight again for him.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be a walk in the park this time. It wasn't last time. So it's going to be a very close fight this time. And it'd be good to see that. And then Bill can then close his mouth. He's done it. You know what I mean? He's to one side. But he's still dangerous, Eubanks. You know, Chris. He's a dangerous fighter. He's got it. And he can unleash it when he wants to. So that'd be a great fight for me, from my eyes to see anyway. And I suppose a lot of the boxing fans would want to see that.
Well, I mean, the thing about it is a lot of people are saying that
Callum Smith. Another one.
Callum Smith, yeah.
That'd be a good fight.
Well, a lot of people are saying that Billy Joe Saunders' fight wasn't exactly, he wasn't on top form for his last fight. But Billy Joe Saunders is one of those fighters that he does rise to the occasion. How do you think it would go between him and Chris Eubanks?
Well, to be honest with you, with the Chris Lamont, whatever his name.
David Lemieux.
Sorry, David Lemieux.
Yeah.
You know what? Honestly,
that's his biggest win so far.
Honestly, yeah. I thought David Lemieux would walk all over him. You know, Bill showed he could box. He showed that he could actually box, and because he boxed him and didn't stand up and fight him, that's why he won the fight.
Yeah.
And he surprised me how he performed on that night. I didn't think he'd do it. I think Lamont would just walk through him.
Lemieux,
okay.
Yeah.
But like I say, Bill fought the right fight that night.
Yeah.
If he fought fisticuff, this is what Lemieux wanted to do. You know, he wanted to have a scrap.
Yeah.
On off. But Bill was in and out, in and out, in and out. And that's what made him a champion that night.
Yeah.
And he opened my eyes that night, honestly, because I didn't think Bill, honestly, I didn't think Bill could take him. And it shocked me, and he done it. Because he was in and out, you know. And when you come up against a fighter like Lemieux, you have to fight in and out. There's no other way to fight that match, you know. If you try and have a fisticut, you end up knocked out, I think.
I mean, David Lemieux is a world-class operator.
I think he's a great fighter.
Yeah, he's fought the best and stuff, and
he's got heart, and he's got to go in him, you know. So, yeah.
So put himself at the toughest
to
level.
me, that was one of the best Bill's best fights he's ever had.
Yeah, I think it's his
biggest win. On a powerful guy. Lemieux's a powerful man, you know what I mean. And he likes to tear up, you know.
And also, I mean, the fact that he went over to and beat him in his own back garden as well.
That says it all, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I think Bill shocked everyone that night.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So obviously, like, Chris Eubanks has got a new trainer, Roy Jones. Do you think that makes any difference? Do you think that will make a difference if they was to fight?
Listen, Chris Eubanks has never had a trainer.
Yeah, it's true. He doesn't really listen to trainers, does he?
I'm very close to Scott Welsh. That's his gym down there in Brighton. And I've been in there many times with Chris Eubanks sparring. And you know what? There's no trainer there. Oh, there's a trainer there, and his old man's outside, but he does what he wants to. He's never told what to do. You know, I've seen it 5 or 6 times. I've been down there and seen Eubanks train. You know, he doesn't have a trainer. So any trainer that will come aboard without an attitude that Chris has got towards his trainers and thinks he knows it all, if he opened his ears and eyes and listened, he'd go a lot further in life in boxing. So don't take this wrong, Chris. Listen to someone, have a proper trainer there, mate, and you will march on in life. Yeah, I believe. Because I've seen you in real life, mate. I've been down the gym, you know, I'm very close with Scott. We've been down a few times, and I see what you're like, you know. You need to come out of that mode you're in and start looking on the professional mode. You're a bit, I don't know, like a roller coaster. If you were with a proper trainer who can teach you the right things, you go a long way, mate. You need to listen. Take a foot back, listen to the trainer, do the right thing. Put all your wrongs right, you know, and all your rights into better manoeuvres, you know. But you need a trainer, mate.
So I think finally he's actually taking everyone's advice. He's got a new trainer, Roy Jones. There's been training videos of him, like, you know, doing drills with Roy Jones. Roy Jones, what do you think about these world-class fighters trying to become world-class trainers? Do you think that Roy Jones can turn Eubanks into a world-class fighter?
Honestly, most fighters in this world, when they retire, what are they going to do? Yeah. They love the sport, that's what they've done, and they believe they can carry it on to other boxers. Yeah. You know? And it's a good thing, but sometimes being an ex-fighter don't make you a good trainer.
Can I just turn that off a sec? Because it might interfere.
You okay?
Yeah, that's all right, yeah. Go on, sorry, go on.
So, at the end of the day, you might have a good fighter, but he may not be able to box and put people in the right direction, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So it's listen, we'll see how it goes, you know. Yeah. Roy Jones, okay, he's a good name out there. Mayweather's a good name, but he's not a personal trainer, is he? He don't need to be. He's got the money. He won't even want to do it, but he's got people in his camp that do it for him.
Mayweather has got on record and said that he will start going into training people and fighters.
Listen, I can't see it personally, but listen, if he does, good luck to him. If that's what he wants, you know. It's everyone's choice what they want to do in life, you know. For me to tell them. Yeah,
I mean, usually trainers are failed boxers, and that's why they got the patience and they can, like, you know, they got a second bite of the cherry. So I understand, like, I don't know if they've got the patience to be world class trainers. I can't think of any world class fighters that have made a world class trainer. Can't think of any at the top of my head. But I mean, you know, Roy Jones is something to prove there. How do you think it goes between Eubanks and Billy Joe Saunders if there was a fight again?
If there was to fight again?
Yeah, because a lot of people said that Eubanks put his foot on the gas too late in the fight. He put his foot on the gas in the 6th round. If he'd have put his gas a little bit earlier, he might have been a different result.
Listen, it's always he say, I say, you know what I mean? there's only two people in the ring at the end of the day. You know, and forget about putting the gas on and taking the gas off. You got to go in and do the job at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know, so we can all say this and say that, but the end result is the result.
The result is the result.
Honestly, I thought Eubanks was going to win. If there's a rematch, it's going to be a very close fight like the last one. You know, I believe Eubanks could do it.
Eubanks?
You know? Yeah, I believe Eubanks could do it. He's got heart. He's still got that fire inside him. If he keeps himself together and does the right things and has a good trainer.
Do you think?
If he doesn't, Bill will walk all over him again.
Do you think
that is what he's lacking? He don't have a trainer. He's never had a trainer. He thinks he knows it all. You know, he's a bit arrogant to people around him, as if he knows it all. He doesn't know it all. Get a trainer, Chris. Do things right.
He's got a trainer now. He's got Roy Jones.
Okay, he's got Roy Jones. Okay,
yeah.
Let's hope and pray that it all goes well for him.
Yeah.
And he listens. It's not having a trainer, but it's having the belief and listening to that trainer.
Yeah, yeah.
And doing what the trainer tells you to. But I don't think Chris has got that. And if Chris don't have that, Bill would walk all over him.
Yeah.
Now he's got a trainer, if it happens properly, and, you know, he can sink it in his head and put it to work, and he's got a better chance.
Yeah.
But listen, it'd be a nice fight to see. I'll have a few quid on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'd be good. Listen, it's boxing. It's what we all like, you know. So what happens in life, and you know, to see two great fighters get in the ring, you know, and get it on.
Yeah.
And one come out victorious. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, that's my views on it. If Chris gets his head together with this trainer, Roy Jones Jr., he can upset a lot of people.
Yeah.
Only if he listens to the trainer, which I don't think he can listen to his trainer. He's got, once you've got arrogance in yourself, I believe, you know, it's hard to control it, and to listen to someone and put that to one side. But listen, time will tell, and we'll see at the end of the day.
Because I mean, he had Ronnie Davis, didn't he? He had Ronnie Davis in his corner.
Listen, I've seen Ronnie Davis. Yeah, Ronnie Davis. Yeah, he's been in there 5 times since I was down there last.
Yeah.
You know, and it's embarrassing, honestly, from my side of things, to see his trainer there. You know, I see Davis going to glove up his gloves, you know, and then Eubanks comes along, senior, and Roy just drops in and like and say, well, fucking you do it then, you know. Excuse my French.
Yeah.
And I can see he was pissed off and annoyed about it, you know. And I've seen it with my own eyes, and I think, fucking, what's going on here, you know?
Yeah.
How can they act like that? How can they stomach what he's doing? You know, Imagine it. You're in a gym, a boxing gym.
Yeah.
There's a bit of sparring going on, you know, and the other guy goes back. The guy that Eubanks was sparring goes back to his corner. They're telling him what to do. You know, do this, do that. He's moving that way. You move that way. Blah blah blah. And Eubanks has gone to a music corner on his own when you got Roy Davis, and is it Roy Davis?
Ronnie Davis.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And senior standing there.
Yeah.
Fucking dangling their thumbs, you know.
Yeah.
And their fighters in the other corner and sort of walks up to them, walks away from them, as if he knows it all.
I've heard stories of like Michael Venom Page, MVP. He went down there to spar him, and apparently Chris Eubanks said if it ain't a certain amount of rounds or a certain amount of time in between rounds, he's not going to spar. Do you think he's a bit spoilt? Do you think he's been getting his own way?
Well, listen, when you go into the ring to spar with whoever, you know, you set your rounds and that's it. You get on with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never heard that, but you know, all I've seen him do 5-6 rounds, and that was it really. Which ain't bad if someone's coming down, and that was a really good partner he was sparring with. You know, a lively lad, and yeah, 5-6 rounds was good. What I seen of it, yeah. And there was a lot of respect on this. You know, on this sparring session, I seen.
Yeah.
Because the other fella was very good, you know. So it was good to see.
I mean, like you got he beat the gal. Eubanks beat the gal. He beat James the gal, but that was a shot the gal though, wasn't it?
Honestly, who's James the gal?
Huh?
James the gal used to train at our gym.
Yeah.
Never rated him. Didn't think personally that is.
No.
I speak the truth.
Yeah.
I don't rate James the gal. I just see him sparring our gym. I think this is world class. Personally,
yeah.
To me,
was that before or after he fought in America? I forgot the guy's name.
Jack, wasn't it?
Badu Jack. I think Badu Jack took his soul. Badly Jack took his soul. I mean,
that was the best fight of James's, I think.
Jack, you know? But I think he was never the same after that fight.
No. He opened my eyes again like Bill did, you know.
Yeah.
And I thought, fuck, you know, he was going down and he got up and he, you know, and he brought himself back to beat him. Great, yeah.
Got a draw, didn't he?
But after that,
he was never the same.
And I never see him in the gym fighting class. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're a world champion, you need world champion boxers in there. You know, you want a proper, you know, go at each other.
Yeah.
Not like touch gloves. Yeah, you're doing good, mate. And like, you got to go in there sparring like you're fighting to get places. I believe, you know. Yeah. And I see a lot of people just punching around in the gym. You know, just having to move around because this is that one and that one's that one. You know?
I think, you know what I mean. Like, do you know what the thing about it is? Once you've achieved everything, like James DeGale won every single honours in boxing. I don't know. Is it? You know, he might lose his motivation. They say that once you've achieved everything, you've got your silk pajamas. Where's the motivation? I mean, where's the motivation to get up in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, and go training? Once you've got your silk pajamas and your nice Rolls Royce Ghosts.
Listen,
where do you find your motivation?
Listen. It's only a car. It means nothing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Listen, I've had cars going back for fucking 20 years. You know, I sell cars for a living.
Yeah.
When you've had what you've had, and that's it. You know what I mean? It don't mean nothing. You know, this is a sell. I'm selling this car. You know.
Yeah.
Do I like driving it? It's not my cup of tea. It's okay. Yeah. Bought it right, can sell it right.
Yeah.
And that's the name of the game.
Yeah.
But no, I'm selling this car, and it's just at the moment just smoking it around. You know.
Is it the ones with the RR always stays in the same spot on the hubcaps?
Yeah.
Is it that one?
It's only got a floating cap on it. Yeah.
Floating caps.
That's it.
Yeah.
But nah, listen. It's like I suppose most boxers when they get up there and they start making the right money, they'll buy a nice car. It's normal.
Yeah,
people win the lottery, they'll buy a car.
Yeah, but can they lose their motivation? Can it make them lose their motivation?
When you've got the money, why do people take pictures of cars? Yeah, because they can't afford it. They can't have it. They will, wow. Yeah. But if you've got that car, and you can have any car.
You're used to it. The novi wears off.
It don't mean nothing.
The novi wears off.
It don't mean nothing, you know what I mean? And that's how it is in life, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You know? A lot of people with money don't spend the money because they think, I don't need that. I can buy it tomorrow. I'll buy 100 of them tomorrow. You know?
But yeah, I mean, do you think it's hard to get the same hunger? Like Roberto Duran, you know Roberto Duran, story of Roberto Duran. As soon as he got some money, he goes, sod this, I'm going to start eating, start living life, have a few drinks.
Well, I think
have a few,
the only person I've seen in boxing
a few tequilas
was what's his name? Was it Louise that beat Joshua? Andy Ruiz beat Joshua, the heavyweight.
Oh yeah, the fat fella.
Yeah, the fat fella. Yeah. I mean, he went out. He showed you diamonds and chains and watches and jewelry shops and houses and a tour around his house, a Rolls Royce. Yeah. And on top of that, he's probably put double the weight on.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That was one.
It does. I heard that it does like an enchilada.
Well, that was one guy you can say that went to his head a bit in the sense of he got half decent money from the fight. You know what? He bought his nice mansion.
They just proves the point.
Mum, you don't have to work. That was beautiful. I think that hit my heart a little bit.
Yeah.
Mum, you're not working anymore.
Yeah.
That's what you want to look at. Look at your mum not working and securing your family. Yeah. But he wanted to go and buy the cars. He wanted to go and buy the jewelry, the diamonds. He's always wanted this. And okay, that's what he wants. Yeah. Have all that, but come back as a champion and win them belts.
But the thing about it is, you know what, I get that, but some of these guys come from such poor backgrounds. They've never had money. They've never had a penny when they was growing up. They were starving and stuff like that. And then they get a bit of money. And they think, you know what? Now I've got a bit of money. I'm gonna start living a little. I mean, like, it happened to Roberto Duran.
Let's look at Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, that's true.
He ain't changed. He ain't changed.
He hasn't changed. Yeah.
He's got a couple of Bugattis.
Yeah.
He's got fleets of cars.
Yeah.
You know, it's keeping your wits about you.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's called the Money Mayweather, isn't he? He's the man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, he's got it all.
Sources for courses.
He can control himself. You know, it don't mean nothing because he knows he can make another 200 mil next fight.
It's probably made him more motivated, if anything.
Yeah. So Mayweather. Look, he's cool. He's calm. He's collective. Listen, he's got jets. He's got fucking bigger things than cars. You know what I mean? But listen, when you ask him a serious question, what does that car mean to you? He'll say the same as a piece of metal, mate. Just say, I know I've got it, and that's it.
So when are we going to see a Micky Theo private jet?
When you see it,
Yeah.
listen, a pal of mine's got jets, yachts. I've done it all with them.
Let's go to the Bahamas, man.
Right? I've honestly,
Let's fly out to the
good pal
Bahamas.
of mine's got that.
What are we waiting for?
And we've done it over the years. Yeah.
Let's go.
Honestly, we've done it over the years, and I've sampled that.
Yeah.
And it becomes nothing after.
Yeah.
Honestly, it becomes nothing. You pull off. You land south of France or whatever. There's drivers waiting for you to take you outside your yacht. Your staff are waiting for you outside your yacht.
That's a lot.
Hands behind their back. A crew of staff.
Lovely plate steam.
140-foot yacht. You're out in the south of France, Saint-Tropez, Monaco, Nice, anywhere you want to go.
Yeah.
Your food's cooked for you. It's like being on a hotel on water.
Lovely.
You got your jet skis. You got all the toys.
Yeah.
You want a helicopter to pick you up? They just land, pick you up, and away you go.
Concierge.
Yeah, anything you want. Myself, I've flown helicopters for years. You're
You're a trained pilot.
Yeah, so you know what?
Yeah.
I've got that as well.
That's right.
Do I crave about it? It's there.
Many strings to your bow,
But
Micky
it's
Theo.
there when I want it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been there, seen it, I've done it. There's only one thing I ain't done.
What's that?
John Fury.
Hey, I thought we were going to talk about it.
No, we're not talking about it. But that will be more appealing to me than anything at the moment.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about world.
Yeah.
And that would really make my day for him to say, yeah, let's do it, Micky. In a nice way. Yeah? And it'd be nice to do it in the proper way, in the proper ring, and do it for nice calls. It'd be all lovely jubbly. But anyway, that's another story.
Yeah.
If it may come true, I don't know. But anyway, let's hope it does. But yeah.
Well, they say dreams can come true.
It's not really a dream, but it'd be nice. Just something that stuck in my mind, and I just like it to happen.
Yeah.
Like,
After bucket list.
Yeah. I've never had a fight in the ring, with a big crowd and all that, and just something that's turned up in life. Things happen in life as you go along. And this has popped up, and that was all.
Well, do you know what? You become a bit of a celebrity, mate. You got fans and everything. Online. You have, mate. Honestly, mate.
I don't do, as you know.
I know you don't. I know you don't.
I don't do anything. I know there's a guy out there still with what is it, Instagram?
There's an Instagram account now.
Micky Theo. Someone showed me the other day. My trainer goes, "Look, you're my mate. That's what we're talking about."
Yeah.
He showed me Micky Theo. He's still going, the guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's a few on Twitter as well. But
anyway, these people make up these things, and good luck to them. They get off on it. So, well, nothing else better going on in their life. So, So what else is going up in the boxing world? Tyson Fury. What do you think's happening with him then?
Do you know what? I don't know what's happening down. Basically, we
spoke about him a week ago.
WBC have ordered that he's got to fight Dillian. Do you know what? I think that Wilder's gone really quiet. I don't think that Wilder's going to be. I think honestly, I think he's doing. He's got bicep surgery. He's been really, really quiet. He hasn't said nothing. Nothing's come out of his camp. I don't think he's going to be ready for December the 9th. That's just my personal opinion. And I think Dillian will take his place. You listen, don't quote me on it, man. I got a gut feeling that Wilder's gone very, very quiet. I think he's going to try and stay step aside, or not try and get out of the fight, or he won't be ready. If he's not ready, then the smart thing to do was Dillian will take his place. But Dillian's got to get through Povetkin first. So you know what? One step at a time. We'll have to see what happens and stuff. I'm confident we'll get through it, but it's heavyweight boxing. You just don't know what can happen. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
So so we're just one step at a time. But listen, mate, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
And
keep dragging me into these things, ain't you?
Listen, mate. Listen, as I say, people want to hear your opinion. You got a big following out there, and as long as you got a following, I want to keep on, asking for interviews. Keep knocking on your door, ask for interviews.
Yeah.
All right. So listen, thank you, Micky.
You're welcome.
Boomminator TV. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Boomminator TV. We out.
Boomminator TV.